Look, this is not the time for the Democratic Party to be infighting. Our rights are getting stripped away every single day. And for the Democrats sitting at home reading the headlines about this report, they're feeling hopeless. They're feeling like the Democratic leadership is not going to be able to get it together by the midterms. I mean, they're releasing reports without sources, without citations. Like, this is ridiculous. But I mean, I do hope that Democratic leadership pays attention to the findings in this report, because although the midterms are coming up pretty soon, there is still some time to pay attention to the voters that have been neglected for years. We cannot let anyone sit this out. And so the Democratic Party truly needs to get it together well before the midterms, because we don't have time for 30-day runs to try to capture more voters. We need to start working on these issues now.
And you literally don't even mention Israel and Gaza as being a major issue of why they lost. That to me is just dumb.
There are so many things to unpack with this report. One thing that Democrats forget about is that Americans do care about international policy, because this is where our tax dollars are going. So for them to ignore the Israel and Palestine conflict was a clear misunderstanding of what Democrats actually care about. But back to Kamala Harris. For the whole Biden administration, Democrats were wondering where she was. We wanted to see her uplifted. We wanted to see her speaking more. But instead, she was kept in the shadows. And then we have President Biden stepping down very late in the game and only giving Kamala Harris days to campaign, which is unprecedented. She did not have the support that she needed from Nancy Pelosi, President Biden. And I'm glad that this report was honest about that, because a lot of Democrats try to hide from that. Hopefully, Democratic leadership can take something away from this in the 2028 elections, but we also need to be focusing on what we can do in the midterms. So this report, as juicy and salacious as it is, we need to use the findings now so that we can win in November.